Shalom and welcome to Tumas of Torah. This shiur is entitled Three Approaches to the Age of the Universe. Rav Tendler, in his article in Be'er Gola in 2001, writes that there is Hashem Elokim. Elokim is the term used to talk about God as the creator of the world. In the first chapter, in Breshit, God created the laws of nature, science, physics, biology, etc. And then in the second chapter, when God is creating man, it talks about Hashem. And of course, Hashem Elohim is the same being. There can be absolutely no contradiction between the Elohim, creator of science, of nature, and Hashem, the creator of man, of Torah. It's all one source. So what do we do with the apparent conflict between the age of the universe based on science and the age of the universe based on the Torah? So there's several approaches. We'll mention three right now. The Bavitcher Rebbe says that the creation is literal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and that was the creation of the world 5,777 years ago. And any indication about the age of the universe based on the dating and the ecological records is just because that's how it seems from the 6 days of creation. The world was created in a way which it may seem that it looks like it's much older than it is. It was created that way. If you saw a man when he was first created, you would know he was 2 minutes years old. Two minutes old, you think. He's 40 years old, 50 years old. So too with the rest of the world. That is what the Bavitcher Rebbe wants to maintain. The Rav Dessler writes in the second volume of Mechta Eliyahu, page 151, he says you have the little understanding of 6 days of creation, then you have 6 periods of creation. And 6 periods of creation could be any amount of time. And when we talk about 5,770 years, that's talking about from Adam. But before that, the 6 days could be periods, and that, of course, could be billions of years. Rav Kook also, he said he is not bothered in any way by the age of the universe because the story of creation, as is given over the Torah, is not Pashup Pshat, and it's already told us. We already learned it in the Mishnah, in Chagiga, where it says that you cannot go ahead and teach creation over to the average person. It's only a select few that could learn that parsha. Our Cook says, what does that mean? Every child, every first grader learns creation, learns Breshit. Cook said there's the simple Pshat creation, there's a deeper meaning. So he says we already have a Masorah that this parsha is not simple Pshat. So how old is the universe? There's no contradiction between the Elohim universe, which indicates the science, indicates 15 billion, give or take. And the Torah doesn't indicate any amount of time, according to Rav Kook and Rav Dessler. The Tiferes Israel at the end of Sanhedrin, Rav Lifshitz writes that when he heard in the 1800s, Himalayas, the woolly mammoth, all these discoveries indicating animals from a great period, a long time ago. He says, he was so excited because he always knew there was midrashim about creation and destruction, and creation and destruction, where there would be a crescendo, and each creation would be greater than the previous creation. And then finally we have our own creation. He says, now I understand that there is a system, a universe way before our universe, and therefore we're seeing relics from that previous time. Once again, according to Rav Lifshitz, maybe our specific Earth is a certain age where we go back 5,770 years ago, that creation process, but there was a creation process that went way beyond that. The bottom line is, according to all this Shittot, there is no contradiction, of course, between the Hashem Elohim, the Hashem, the creation, the creator of man, of the Torah, of the mitzvot, and Elohim, the creator of science. The two always can be synthesized. We always have to make sure we properly understand what our Masorah says about the area. And of course, we have to be careful that science isn't just giving another theory that may come and go, but it's true, credible science with proper objective research. Shalom.